Warning: the following video has not been approved by the Comic Code Authority and is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the episode of The Comic Assassin. Today is number 24. 24 videos in a row in the month of June. I'm loving it. And today, obviously, I'm going to be showing you some comic books, but this one's a little bit different. I'm not doing tipsy bidding. I'm not showing you my dollar bin finds. I'm actually showing some back issues that I've just recently purchased. And so for me, it's the thrill of the hunt, right? It's the thrill of the hunt. That's why I watch, so much content that I have watched. I keep up with the cover price, books of the week, which ones have heated up. And if something's heating up, I like to go to my comic book shop and say, well, let me see if I can find that. But I'm not going to pay the price that it's heated up for, usually, right? I want to see if I can find it for cheap. Like, hey, if this book's selling for $20, maybe I can get it for $3, right? To me, that's the thrill of the hunt, trying to find that book. And not all of these are books that I have necessarily heated up. These are just ones I've actually went through back issue bins and have picked up. Starting with this one, Amazing Spider-Man 235. The whole reason why I bought this one is because I actually visited a new comic book shop that we have. It's local, but it's far away. It's about a 40-minute drive for me. So I wanted to go check them out, and I'm not going to go to a comic book shop and not pick something up. And this is one that I needed for my ASM run. Paid $8 for it, and I was happy with that. It was a cool little shop, and if it was closer, I'd probably do more business with them. But I got my LCS that I've been with for a long time. Here's one that is somewhat spec. I've even heard other people talking about it. This is Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. This is the first appearance of Angela in the Marvel Universe. So Angela first was in Spawn, the whole Neil Gaiman, Todd McFarlane dilemma and whatnot. But this is the first one. Paid $8 for it. It's in really good condition. And so that's one that I probably paid more than I normally would have, but it's the only one they had. And I was like, you know what? If Angela does hit and does come, this isn't a bad book to have. So there you go. These two I bought because, we do have a local con that comes here, and Arthur Suyan, and I'm probably mispronouncing his name completely, but he usually comes, and cool guy, but he does a lot of awesome covers. So here we have Deadpool, Merc with the Mouth, number 9. I think this is the Graduate homage. And then I got number 11. So I got that one for $4, this one for $3. And I forget what this one is. Something in the Cub, the Lion in the Cub, or something like that. The Bear in the Cub homage. But I got these because I like to get my book signed, especially by him, because I really do dig his artwork. His whole Merc with the Mouth run is awesome for cover art, at least. So, and if I went to a con and he has these books up, I would spend, like I said, collectively for these 2 books, I spent $7. He's going to charge me triple, quadruple that just to get a copy of the book and him sign it. But if you go there, usually, and I can't speak for him, for all cons, you either buy a print, usually for $20. In fact, I got this one because this past year, the past season of Fortnite, my son got really into Predator, and he's always liked Batman. And he also did the cover art with the Predator versus Batman. So I got that, got it signed. Of course, can't really tell because it's got that gold ink there, but got that for my son. But usually, yeah, if you just buy something from him, he'll sign whatever. So got that. This one, like I said, I have these stacked up, meaning to show y'all for a while. This is Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, number 505. This one heated up for some reason, and it has something to do. I think there's a first appearance in there. But I just can't remember why this book was heating up when it did. It didn't heat up much, but there you go. I got Daredevil number 505. And so I'm going to, and forgive me if I already showed these off, because, you know, I want to say that I did, but Quasar number 30, I paid $7 for this one. And first off, like, I actually like Quasar. I really do. Very undervalued character, but if you were from the time period when I was from, you saw a lot of Quasar, but this is actually the very first Venomized cover, even though it's not Venomized, but you know, over here you see Thor that actually has the symbiote. So I thought that was cool. But also Doctor Strange 15. This was a recalled book, if I'm not mistaken. Has a very controversial Amy Grant cover. I bought it for $3, and you could definitely will spend more, unless you just are lucky on the secondary market for that book. So that's a good find. This one I bought for the cover and the cover alone. Got it for $3. The Incredible Hulk $4.35. I just love this cover. Incredible Hulk and Rhino playing baseball. If you've been with my channel at all, you know that baseball is my jam. I love some baseball, but I just love this cover. And who would not like to see that match? Let's see here. These are ones that normally I wouldn't buy, and I bought them because they were heating up, went to my LCS, and they were going for less than what people were paying for on the secondary market at the time. So first one is Superman Lewis and Clark number 1. Now, I really don't keep up with DC, especially when it comes to other things, but apparently this is like the first full appearance of Jonathan Kent. I could be wrong. But, you know, paid $5 for it, and that was kind of, it was on the lower side of what people were paying for them. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and pick one up now in case it skyrockets. All right. And also this one, this is another one, Iron Fist, The Living Weapon number 1. This is actually the second print, but apparently there's a character, Pi or Pei, it's P-E-I, who is, you know, speculated to make some type of appearance in the MCU or something like that, which was causing this book to spike. My LCS didn't have the first printing, but they had the second printing. Paid cover price for it, essentially $4. So there you go. Got that one. And these are really just ones that, like, hey, I'd rather buy them now, and if they do really, really take off, then great. But if not, like, I just don't want to be. I know they call it FOMO or whatever that thing is, but you know, to me, it's the thrill of the hunt. I like to see someone talking and speculating on a book, and me going and be able to find it for cheap. That's what I like. All right. Also, this one has been heating up off and on, and this is Captain America 352. All right, the Soviet super soldiers, right? First appearance, and this book it fluctuates. This one's gone from anywhere from $1 to $40. It just depends on how lucky you get. I got it for $2.50. It's a pretty clean cut copy. Was it the Soviet Supremes or something like that, you know? But I've seen this one pop up on a lot of people's feeds lately. And then this one actually is a legitimate one. I know I can make money off this book right now, especially in the condition it is. That is the Mighty Avengers, Volume 2, Number 1. I got it for $4. This is the first appearance of Monica Rambeau, who has been really talked a lot about, especially after WandaVision, and what kind of role she might play further on in the MCU. But Rambeau, she had several different characters, and this is the first time she appears as Spectrum. So, like I said, got it for $4, boom. Now this one is actually from the next three that I'll show you are from a local con. Same one that I got got this signed from. And it was my boy's birthday, and I was trying to spend more time with him, and so he was the one doing all the searching. He was like, Dad, why are you looking at comic books? I'm like, 'cause I'm at a Comic-Con. Like, why not? Why not? And So I try to let him do his thing as much as possible and me not go through and spend all day flipping through bins. I wasn't really happy with a lot of the vendors there. Maybe I'll do a story about that later on, but there's certain things, like as a vendor, if you're going to come to a Comic-Con, especially when it's like, in a pandemic, bring your freaking A game. We don't want a lot of people spending all the time in the world just flipping through bins because they're not organized at all, right? And so there were some good ones and the ones that I liked, I actually purchased from. And so here we have, actually I'll start with this one. This is this beautiful cover, the Sensational She-Hulk number 50. I want to say I paid $4 or $5 on it. Of course, it was color tabbed, which I appreciate it. They had a color tab on there, at least that I can look and find out what the price was. It was like $4 or $5. So there you go. And then I got the Mighty Thor 330. This is the first appearance of the Crusader. Once again, I think I paid maybe $3 or $4 for this one. And then this one is also one that has popped up and will probably always continue to pop up here and there just because it's one of those odd books. And that's the Mighty Thor 364. Boom. So, and this one is when, and I don't know, looking at the literature, this is the one that people want, but it's not the first time Thor became amphibian. I think that was the issue beforehand. I don't know if this is when, and I forget what the character's actually name was, like Swiddlepup or something like that, becomes Throg, right? So the frog version of Thor. But yeah, I picked that up for about the same price, $3-4. And this was actually from a few months ago, but like I said, they've been sitting in a stack because I've been really wanting to make content for y'all. Y'all know that I had that big hiatus when I wasn't making any content. And so now I have showed you, and they can go to their homes into these bins. So I am pleased with that. So let me know. Let me know what you think about these books. Once again, for me, it's the thrill of the hunt. If I was selling books, that'd be one thing, but I don't. But I really just like the idea of knowing that something's hot and that's like, everybody likes a bargain, right? If you know something's selling for $20 and you can get it for $5, it's like, well, why not pick it up, right? But then again, we know how this market fluctuates. It goes ups and downs all day long. Some of these books I might have got a good deal on, but here in 2 weeks, the heat might have died down, and I could get what I paid for it. And that's okay. They still go in the bins, and they live their lives. We read them, and we enjoy them, and I pass them on. So that being said, y'all have a great day, and I will check y'all tomorrow. All right? Peace.